Well, hello guys, welcome back. So, since somebody was rather spiteful and I had a horrible, disgusting nightmare this morning, I figured, okay, I'm done playing nice. I had made a video asking you guys what I should do, and I drew my runes, and I realized the old man was getting in at least through the runes. So, the runes went, the rune cards went, well, half the jewelry went, the cap went, the lovely cap that I spent so much money for went. Um, Couple little tchotchkes had gone. And, I'm angry because those were my things, but they were things that, quite honestly, when I examined my feelings for them, I was keeping because I'll never be out of love with him, to put it simply. And I'm sure he knows that. I'm sure that's why he's playing against me so well. So it's a process. And you can't fall out of love. I wish you could, but you become absolutely besotted and he draws you into his orbit. And for those new to the channel and catching up, I'm talking about the old man. And so now I have more crosses around than a vampire movie, and I pulled out the big guns today. I went to La Santa and I lit the copal and I lit the candle and I was done fucking around and I played the kind of music she likes and I took the copal incense everywhere and I gave her perfumes and you blow smoke into her face. She really enjoys this. I have like a DVD they don't even make anymore about La Santa. And the lady that started the, kind of modern worship, well, one of the people, she will carry the statues around, talk to them like a little baby, talk to them. So I don't feel bad. If you've seen the statues for La Santa, they're about a foot tall and they're dressed like, especially the ones dressed in wedding gowns, look like little babies. And you want to carry them around, talk to them, and talk to the baby. So, I'm not the only one that talks baby talk to her and, tells her she's like a little love sponge and, and who's a pretty girl today. She loves it. For a ancient, very powerful death goddess, she absolutely delights. So she's here, and someone else that you guys know that I work with from south of the border, and I'm not saying because Odin can get a surprise. The surprise I think is sitting out on the porch waiting for. And it's just it's one of those things where I don't think he's capable of understanding what love actually is, because the gods that love you, even if another god bullied you into getting rid of all their statues and all their other stuff, they would still come around you because they love you. It doesn't matter if you have things for them. I can't emphasize that enough. No matter how much I get rid of, Odin is still coming around, but that's because he's reached the point of obsessive scary at this point, and he's sending me horrible nightmares and trying to send me like horrible blah so that he can get back in and wear me down. But I've got the cross on again today, and I'm talking to God, and I'm still trying to have mercy. I'm still, I still prayed to God last night, and I said, he needs healed. I can see he's broken. I can see that's why I love him so much. I want to take care of all the broken things. And I said, but he's beyond my hope to heal. I do have to let him go. Remember that goddess told me to let him go, and Hel sent me the dream of taking him to the underworld. That's his time to go. He has to go heal. He's really busted up right now. And he can put on a dramatic show and certainly seem strong, but he has to go. And part of him going is me truly letting go of him, which is why we threw out so much stuff today. It hurt because, you were a species that physical things are a touchstone to this past, like a wedding ring or a dress we wore one special time, or that book, or that CD we bought on vacation, or whatever. I know, mold. Whatever, whatever it is, whatever little thing we brought back from, say, vacation or honeymoon or whatever we were doing, it means a lot to us, where someone who wasn't there and it didn't happen to them could walk into our house and see it and it would mean nothing. It seemed like the cap, even though I was trying to do it for the Jotnar, it just seemed it was too much invested in him. I wore it one time through a lightning and thunderstorm, and it felt like the old man's blessing, and that's why that was my beloved cap. I mean, that fucking thing got soaked to the bone. I got soaked to the bone. It got knocked off my head. There was lightning all around. It felt like the old man's blessing, but I'm like, I can't keep holding on to this and trying to let him go because I'm just too attached to him. So there are no books, there are no tarot cards. I threw out the runes. I threw out the tarot rune deck. Um, I'd had two, already got rid of one, and then I got rid of this, and I'm like, the runes either straight up hate me or he can just manipulate them that well and he thinks they are his runes. The runes are still on the door because they are a magical system, and his name is off the door, and all his stuff is gone now. Even like stuff he claimed that he gave me is gone. So it's sad, but he's the one that's making this into a protracted battle. I'd made a video before this asking you guys what you thought I should do, and I got my answer as I was making it. I realized I had to throw out all the stuff because it kept me attached to him. And if you keep stuff that keeps you attached to a god, you'll always kind of circle around back. Which is why I was ambivalent about when I kept my crosses, because I thought, well, when you keep a sentimental object, sometimes you circle around. But there's nothing wrong with circling around to a true sense of, say, God or Jesus or something, or circling around to those who have treated you well. When you have someone that acts the way that the old man acted in my life, you want to get rid of them. That's not normal treatment. That's not good treatment. No normal God wants to scare you. Loki likes to spook his people every once in a while, but he just likes playing pranks on people and jumping out like a little kid. There's a big difference between that and truly enjoying frightening people, enjoying their fear. There's truly a huge difference. And any god that will send you disgusting nightmares or disgusting whatever, or, just keep on, interfering in your life in a negative or hateful way, that's not love. That's obsession maybe, that's wanting, but that's not love. That's not a signal of love. That's not healthy. If it's something that if a human did, you would be calling the cops and getting a restraining order, don't take it from a god, and I'm telling you from experience. So, Thor's ready to smash his father in the face. And, La Santa is very happy because she got her copal and, took it in there and gave that to her. And it's sad that it had to end that way because I was telling God last night, I was saying, I want more than anything to bring him home and love him and put him back together, but I know he's too broken for me to fix. I said it's just the nurturer and healer in me because that's kind of magic. And before you ask, I can't do on people anymore. I kind of fried myself out. Um, it's the kind of magic I specialized in. The healer in me wants to heal him, but it's beyond my power. If God Almighty can't, heal him, if Zeus hasn't been able to step in, if, any of the others haven't been able to step in, this is something he has to go do alone. He has to go, he's hit the bottom of the barrel at this time and started digging because he's obstinate. He finally has to reach bottom. He finally has to admit that something's going wrong. And I told them, I said, I'm not exactly psychic, but I can see, into the future, so to speak, that he's going to look back at this period of time and be very ashamed, but it's part of the process of hitting the bottom of the barrel and digging. He doesn't know where bottom is yet. He'll find it. He may dig and free fall for a while and then finally find a new, a new level, but he'll finally find the bottom. It's just I can't help him with that. He has to do that on his own, and only he can help him. It's just like if you go to AA or you go to something for whatever else, only you can decide when you need help. You can get all the help in the world. You can attend all the AA meetings. You can have a counselor live with you. But if you're not truly ready to change yet, if you're not truly ready to wrestle with your problem, nothing's going to help you. I don't care if you get put on drugs. I don't care if you go to a psychiatrist 5 times a day. Until you're ready to get help, until you're ready to change, you can't. And I realized that with him, like seeing kind of destructive behavior. And it runs in my family too, so I'm like, I recognize when someone's just in a tailspin and you need to as much as it hurts, you need to step back and let them crash and burn, and then they can rebuild. You don't want to see them suffer, but you can't step in and save them either. They have to decide when they want to be saved. So it sucks, and I really like the hat, but I threw the hat out. I threw the runes out. That was fine. I threw the rune cards out. That was fine. The hat really hurt, and the jewelry really hurt. I had a kind of chunky chain bracelet that had a heart with, you know, the mark in it. And I kept the ring because I think that could be one thing it feels more like the Jotun are interested in, but um just I read the energy, and actually Thor was the one helping me work through it. He was like, "Close your eyes, sis, and read the energy. Who's this feel like it attaches you to?" And I think I was trying to say it was for the Jotnar because I wasn't ready to let go. And I have to be ready to let go. And I'm not going to cry. I really have to be ready to let go. I can't be holding on and, hoping for something that's not going to happen and thinking he'll change because he won't change. It's out of love. I have to let go, strange as that sounds. So, what a lovely topic to have to bring up. I thought we would just have a fun day and do VR or something, but it's kind of a thing. Everybody can enter an unhealthy relationship with a god, angel, demon, whatever. You can slide into an unhealthy relationship, and if you truly do love them, you have to let them go. You have to let them go, heal, and change. Some people are just bad for each other. You might be very good people otherwise, but you're very bad for each other. And the old man and I are very bad for each other because we kind of prop up each other's, you know, um, bad weak spots. Instead of fixing them, we just kind of prop them up and kind of hobble along together. And you don't want a relationship like that. You want someone that sees your weak spots, helps you heal them as painful as they are, and doesn't like support your addictions or whatever. So fun. If you like what you see, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you later. Bye bye.